Hey everybody, I'm Hannah.
I'm Gogurt.
And we're here to talk to you about the Phillips Curve! So, this is a curve that measures the relation between unemployment and inflation, and it was formulated by A.W. Phillips in 1958. And later on, Solow and Samuelson in 1960 refined the formula and actually gave it a structure instead of it just being an economic theory, like a thought theory. It has shape now. But anyway, so we start off with inflation on one axis and unemployment on the other. And economists in the 1950s were noticing a trend between inflation and unemployment. When inflation is high, unemployment is low, and vice versa. And so they said, hey, we can put a line of regression here, a line of best fit, to match the data, and that is the Phillips curve. And it's kind of solidifies the idea that in expansions, inflation is high and unemployment is low, and in recessions, inflation is low, but unemployment is very high.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, in the 70s, there was an oil price shock from the unrest in the Middle East. A great oil barrel there.
Thank you.
So, when the prices for oil went up, the prices for the cost of production, obviously oil is in everything that we do in America, the inflation went up because of all the prices being increased, and also unemployment went up because, you know, cost of production went up, so we can't afford to hire as many workers and have them employed with you. So, we have this phenomenon where they're both going up instead of, you know, being inverse and one going up and one going down. So we've got all this data up here, and it kind of doesn't fit with this whole model. So the classical economists decided, hey, we could just put a line straight up and down right there and have it work just as fine, which, you know, is the natural rate of unemployment that can go, you know, this way or that way, depending on an economic downturn or upswing. So, they could say that. But the Keynesians replied with the idea that, well, how about this is the data from an earlier era, and our Phillips curve shifts out because of the new data in the 70s. So instead of it just being irrelevant, it's just shifted. So, in order to account for this change, we have to have a new equation.
Alright, so our new equation is, and the current equation that we use today, is inflation equals the expected inflation, modeled with a pi e, plus b, where b is some constant less than 0, multiplied by unemployment minus the natural rate of unemployment. All that plus supply shocks, SF. And this new equation accounts for expected inflation and the shifts in unemployment and natural unemployment rate, and also for supply shocks, which is, you know, consumer expectations and mishaps that occur in the economy that don't fit nicely to this line, but figure somewhere into the overall graph. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. All right.